my oldest daughter is in 10th grade, we're starting to think about college and the SATs. Nowadays, any kid that's trying to get into a top college is doing a prep course of some sort. Hi, my name is Kelly, and I have 4 kids. You'll be meeting 2 of them shortly. Like most moms, I have a really busy schedule with work and family responsibilities. My kids have really busy schedules too, with school and sports and hanging out with their friends. But I want to make sure that they get the best education possible. I started doing some research. I wanted to find something that would produce results, would fit with our busy schedule, and was reasonably priced. I started looking at tutoring centers and private tutors, and while most of them produced results, they wanted my daughter to come twice a week for 2 hours at a time, and with our schedules being as unpredictable as they are, we just couldn't make that time commitment. These centers were expensive as well. Most of them had a $50 per hour charge, and with 4 hours a week, that would be $800 a month. One of the centers wanted us to sign for 100 hours of tutoring, which would have been a $5,000 commitment. There's also a lot of online software that is more affordable, but it really doesn't offer the personalized service that a tutor would. It simply tells you whether you got the answer right or wrong, without explaining how you made the mistake. Then I heard about Education Online's SAT software. EOL was founded by Dr. John Leto, who's an educational psychologist with a PhD from Yale University and over 30 years of educational experience. What makes EOL different is that it uses artificial intelligence technology. A student enters his or her own work step by step, and the software analyzes each step the student makes, and when they make a mistake, they're able to quickly identify how to correct the mistake and how to explain how to do it correctly. I've never seen anything like this anywhere. The software also comes with full-length timed tests and other features like an internship search service and a college counseling forum that Dr. Leto answers personally. The best part, though, is that EOL software really works. In fact, it comes with a money-back guarantee that none of the other services offer. My son Jack has already used the software to prepare for the SSAT and the PSAT, and he'll tell you about the great results that he had shortly. I also like the software because it's convenient. It's on the internet, so my kids can do it anytime, anywhere. I don't have to worry about driving my kids to a tutoring center, and I don't have to worry about whether something comes up that affects our tutoring appointment. Finally, the EOL software is very affordable. You know the old adage, you get what you pay for. Well, initially, I was skeptical that because of the low price, the software wouldn't produce results. SAT prep wasn't something that I was willing to gamble with, but after having my kids try it and seeing the results, I was sold. Here's my daughter Katie, who's in 10th grade, and she's going to show you how she uses EOL to prep for the SATs.
Hello, my name is Katie. I'm a 10th grader. Like many kids my age, I have a busy schedule with school, homework, sports, and family time. Plus, I still like to have time to spend with my friends and just enjoy being a kid. I'll be taking the SAT next winter, and I want to do well on it so I can get into a top college. I've looked into different tutoring centers and SAT prep classes, but the problem is that my schedule is too unpredictable. Tests and quizzes always pop up, and my homework can vary from day to day. It's tough to commit to going to a tutoring center several hours a week on a set schedule. I need something that is convenient and flexible enough to meet my schedule. I've looked at online software, but I haven't found it very helpful. Most of it is just practice and drill. The only feedback I get is whether I've entered the right answer. There is nothing to help me when I get stuck or correct my mistakes. Then we found Education Online's SAT software. I like EOL software because it's like having a tutor that's conveniently available whenever and wherever I need it. EOL's SAT software has both practice problems and time tests. The practice problems let me work on problem sets. I solve each problem step by step and show my work. This is the problem I'm working on now. You can see that the problem is shown here and the answer choices are below them. On the right side of the screen is my worksheet where I enter my steps one at a time. I start by turning the words in the problem into an equation. Next, I add 2 to both sides and get 3x equals 10. Now I'm stuck, so I click on the hint button at the bottom right side of the screen. The artificial intelligence software analyzes the work I've done so far and then gives me a hint on what to do next, given where I am in the problem. The hint appears here. I'm still not sure what to do, so I will press the hint button again. I can get up to 3 hints per step. It tells me to divide both sides of the equation by 3, so I do that and I get x equals 10 over 3. I look at the answer choices and I see that this matches 3 1/3 for answer choice B, so I select answer choice B and press the submit button. The AI technology catches that I've made a mistake. It sees that I only solved for x, but the question was asking me to find 5x, so it tells me that. I can go back and add a new line and then multiply both sides of the equation by 5. Now I simplify the right side of the equation by typing 5x equals 50 over 3. This gives me what 5x is. I look for the corrected answer, which is D, 16 2/3. I select that and click on the Submit button. This time it tells me that my answer is correct. EOL is an important tool to help me get ready for college. Let EOL help you as well. Let me introduce you to my brother Jack, who used EOL to help prepare for his SSAT and PSAT test that he took in order to apply for high school. He will tell you about his experience with EOL.
My name is Jack, and I'm an 8th grader applying to several high schools. After completing the Education Online Math section in October, I received a perfect 800 on my SSAT and raised my PSAT by 13, placing me in the top 1% of high schoolers nationwide.
EOL software works for me and my family. It produced big gains in Jack's PSAT score and helped him earn a perfect score in the Math SSAT.
It's convenient and available whenever my kids need it. It's affordable and won't break the family budget. I know you're like me and want what's best for your kids.
So give EOL a try. You'll be happy you did.